Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. It's really difficult to predict who might come out on top here in Sochi today. I really believe it can be anyone's race this weekend. But am I just sitting on the fence, or do you agree with that?
Well, if you're allowed to sit on the fence, then so am I. To be honest, it's hard to say. This is a new circuit for the teams and drivers. They'll have some data, but it's going to be down to whether they place more emphasis on qualifying performance compared to the long-run pace.
Hey guys, welcome back to some more F1 2015 and episode 15 of my Hulkenburg career mode. And today we have the Russian Grand Prix, but in real life, of course, we have the Hungarian Grand Prix, at the weekend. So, yeah, Lewis Hamilton very strong around Hungary, of course, and he's definitely favourite going in to the event. He's only 1 point behind in the standings after Rosberg got penalised in the last race for the radio communications, and it wasn't great to see. Obviously him get penalised, but he did deserve it. You know, the radio rules are there for a reason, and he clearly violated that. We've got Kimi Räikkönen in third in the driver's standings, 106 points, with Daniel Ricciardo in fourth, and then Vettel fifth, Verstappen sixth. So Verstappen only 10 points behind Ricciardo now, and the top six is pretty much secure. You've got Bottas there in 7th on 54 points, so he's 36 points behind Verstappen. But, let's not talk about that too much. Constructors, Mercedes running away with it. Big battle for second with Ferrari and Red Bull, and then a battle for fourth with Force India and Williams. So, we'll see how that one goes. Just looking at the 2015 Hungarian Grand Prix, obviously Hamilton, I think, was on pole last year. And it was quite a crazy race, if I remember correctly. Hamilton had a weird start of the Grand Prix where he kept colliding with people, and in the end, I believe it was who was it? It was Sebastian Vettel that won the race, I think, with Lewis Hamilton not even on the podium. I think he finished 6th or something like that, but I think Rosberg finished behind him, which was quite funny, because obviously the race Hamilton had, I believe Rosberg got hit by Ricciardo, perhaps. I know Danny Kvyat finished second that race, in fact, and Verstappen fourth and Fernando Alonso fifth. So it was a very strange race, I know that, but Hamilton definitely favourite for the win this weekend, and I'm sure he'll certainly deliver and open up a lead for the first time in the 2016 championship. But today, Russian Grand Prix, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on Monday for the USA Grand Prix. Catch you in a bit, enjoy the race.
Here we are in Russia, in the scenic Black Sea resort of Sochi, where this purpose-built track is described as one of the most impressive tracks on the Formula One calendar. Welcome to the Russian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton starts on pole today, and with the blistering pace he's shown all weekend long, it shouldn't come as a surprise if he leaves the opposition in his wake during the race today.
When we spoke to him earlier, he felt that this was a great opportunity to go on and win, but he knows he still has plenty of work to do. Anything can happen in the race, so you have to keep your feet on the ground until you take the checkered flag.
Saturdays have been great for Sebastian Vettel, but he's not been able to convert that into points on Sundays. He'll be disappointed to have not taken more championship points so far.
Seb has great one-lap pace, but he knows more than anyone that Saturday's performances count for nothing if you can't convert them into championship points.
Right guys, here we are, P3 in Russia. What a performance that was. I did have a final lap. I was about 10th up in the first sector, but unfortunately I locked up in sector 2, and we weren't able to go on and get pole. But what a performance that was to get P3, and we've got a one-stop strategy today. The the pace in the car seems to be there, so hopefully we'll be able to go on and get a victory. So, well, victories may be a little bit much, but at least a podium. But we'll see what happens. Let's get into things.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race.
Lights out and away we go here in Russia. We bogged down a little bit at the start, but nevertheless we maintain a third position. A long run into turn 2, remember, and we're going to get the double slipstream here. Rosberg having a look at Hamilton, and we're just going to hang back and let them two battle it out for now. And we're going to go down the inside of Rosberg into turn 3. This is close, we've got him. And now we're right behind Hamilton. Going into turn 4. And well slowed down there, and we're going to try and stick with Hamilton until the second straight with a little bit of a corner cut there, so we've got a little bit more grip than I was expecting early on in this race. But we are right behind Hamilton now. We're keeping the pace here, which is good. He goes a little bit wide. Oh, a little lock up from Hamilton, and now, oh well, we lose the back end a little bit. Going into the turn, and we're now in the slipstream of Hamilton. But this is the corner where I locked up yesterday, and I haven't got the confidence to really take it to Hamilton there. But if we can stick close, we can go down into turn 2 and hopefully slipstream him. He's going to pull away from us a little bit. The wall almost catches us by surprise. And he had to get a little bit of a corner cut there, but not too much advantage gained. We'll get a lovely exit off the final turn. And now we're in the slipstream of Hamilton. Now we have a big chance. We're in the slipstream here. We're going to stick to the outside because Hamilton's blocked off the inside, and we surge past into first place. And are we going to hold it on the brakes? We are going to hold it around the outside, and we're into first position in the Russian Grand Prix. Who would have thought that that was possible? Oh. And now we've just got to maintain it. Hamilton's going to be coming back at us the whole race, you would imagine. Wow. What a hectic first lap that is. So here we go. Lap 6, we've managed to open up a gap to Hamilton. And now we're going to come into the pits and change to the prime tyres. So here we come. And Hamilton also pits, I think. Or is it Rosberg? Not sure. But we're away. Good stop, and it was Hamilton that came in with us. And here we go. We're away again. Well guys, it's been a bit of an uneventful race. We've just been going through the motions really. Hamilton's only started catching up the last couple of laps. I think he turned his fuel mix to 3, and he's got within a couple of seconds of us, but there he is just there, so about 1.5 seconds behind us, but we've just been controlling the pace really, lapping consistently, and yeah, I'm just a bit gutted there hasn't been a bit more of an entertaining Grand Prix. It was very entertaining at the start, but since we broke the 1 second window, Hamilton hasn't been able to come back at us, and we've just controlled the race, and we're coming through the last couple of corners now. As long as we don't do anything stupid, we should be coming through to win it. So here we go, second last turn. Checkered flag is out, and here we come. Nico Hulkenburg wins the Russian Grand Prix. Wow, would you believe it? There he is, Nico Hulkenburg, winning here in Russia. He's looking very, very happy with himself. And that was a nice race. I really enjoyed it. The car felt good, the pace was good, and just being able to stay in front of the Mercedes cars and you know, beat them for pace was really, really good.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
And there's no comment from David Croft on Nico Hulkenberg's first ever win. But never mind, we win the race from Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, and then Kimi Raikkonen beat Sebastian Vettel into 4th place, Bottas in 6th, and then Ricciardo and Kvyat 7th and 8th, with Grosjean and Massa rounding off the points. Sergio Perez in a disappointing 12th place. Any notable non-finishers? No, lots of penalties, so I don't know what they were for. But anyway, let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship, where it's up to 3rd again. 96 points behind Hamilton and Rosberg, who are leading the championship. Vettel there in 4th. We've pulled away from Raikkonen a little bit, and Ricciardo seems to be out of the battle for 3rd. Let's have a look at the Constructors. Force India still in 5th place, not too far behind Red Bull, but with only one of us scoring the points regularly, it's going to be difficult to catch them up, but we'll see what happens. But that is going to be that for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it will mean a lot for me and for the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.